Ladies and gentlemen, those in between and either, welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, and today is our Viewer's Choice Day, and the viewers chose Hades. So, I figure, why not? After 428 escape attempts and only a handful of success, let's start a new play. And no, we're not gonna do hell mode. Or at least, not yet. Oh, it'll be so nice to get back into the...
Hades, whose very name inspires fear and penitence, reminding us of the inevitable fate which we all share. I, however, mean to tell you such a tale.
Listen carefully. Oh!
Goodbye, Father.
I actually forgot that we start with our first escape attempt. And I don't have the infernal arms. Okay. This is gonna be a little difficult, but we're certainly going to try.
Try and stop me.
Oh, wait. Oh, the controls! Okay, I need to... Hold up. I need to tweak my controls. Because... I actually have a kind of different control scheme. Or at least that's easier for me than what is the actual default. I think dash is B and then special was X for me. Call, summon, dead zone, interact. Yeah, that's fine. And aim assist will be turned on. Oh, and then cast I can do as Y. Yeah, I think that's how I've done it. I think. Okay. That's better. So we have our first infernal arm, Stygius, who is a sword. Our trusty sword. And ironically enough, it's Athena who is going to be the first god that decides to help us in our attempt to escape the Greek version of hell. Effectively. Note to self. I need to learn how to dodge. There we go. Alright, Athena, let's see what you got.
It's got to be her. Then here goes nothing. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Hail, noble cousin. Now, let's get you from that miserable place. I'll see that all of us upon Olympus do our part, beginning here with me.
And yes, most of the Olympic gods are actually cousins to Zagreus. The exceptions being Zeus and Poseidon, who are technically Zagreus' uncle. We'll start with improving our strikes.
But thank you.
And then our next room is darkness.
Can't heal myself, but I can fight. Now let's be reasonable, no?
Stupid numbskulls. There we go. Hup. Where's the next one? Yeah! Ow.
Next up.
Witches. And a couple other numbskulls as well. The little guys. Ow. Gotta be mindful of the traps on the floor. Also, if I'm looking up, it's because I'm looking at the TV screen, and the TV screen is bigger, so it's technically helping me. Okay. Let's grab our darkness, which we can use in the mirror. And now, this is where our paths divide. We can either get a boon from Artemis, goddess of the hunt, or a
Each
centaur
exit has its own
heart.
reward.
I'm thinking we do a centaur heart. Just so that way we have a little bit more health to work with. Oh, and the big guys are here now. Yay! And, oops. I guess that's what I get for not paying attention. Oops. Though, keep in mind, a couple things. I'm also out of practice, and you're not supposed to beat this game in one go. But welcome to the well, I shouldn't say impoverished.
Yes, Karen.
The poorly decorated
Back on
House of
the way.
Hades. And we start with talking
Welcome
to
to the House of Hades, where... Wait, I know you. Guess that means you died out there, huh? Well, don't be sad, though. Pretty much everybody dies sometime.
Aw,
Some of us more than others.
thanks, Hypnos. And then if we go up
You've
here,
returned.
we meet our
Good to see
buddy
you, lad.
and
Despite
mentor
the
Achilles.
circumstances, remember your training out there. The pain of death is but another obstacle.
And fear is for the weak. Take care, Achilles.
And eventually there will be another character over here. I won't spoil who just yet. You've
The
got
House of Hades, that dark and lavishly
chambers
appointed
that
lair of the
lead
underworld's
to
king,
Hades'
is
room.
home not just to him, but to his willful progeny.
You know I can hear you, old man. How goes it, Shades?
And you can listen to the shades every now and again. Alright, Hades.
Stupid boy. I told you nobody gets out of here, whether alive or dead. So how was your wanton ransacking of my domain?
Greetings, Father. My ransacking was a delight, thank you for asking. So I'll just be on my way again.
Be on your way indeed. What do I care? You shall never reach the surface. Go. See for yourself.
Hades is a jerk. But the best part about, or at least one of the best parts of this game, is that you can pet the hell out. Oh,
There's a good boy.
like so.
Seek pity someplace else.
Oh, but he deserves the pets. He really does. And this is Nyx, the goddess of darkness.
Do not despair, child. Such setbacks are inevitable and may be overcome with
Or
effort
no.
and with time.
Night
When you make
incarnate.
contact
So
with the goddess
Nyx is the
Athena,
goddess of
she
night.
shall be true to her word.
I believe it, Nyx. I'm grateful that you put us into contact. I know you took a considerable risk in reaching out.
The risk is not to me. I expected the Olympians would involve themselves in this eventually. Reveal to them no more than they already know. Are we understood?
Yes, we are.
Huh.
Then go.
And the lounge is not open yet. We'll get there eventually, but not now.
Hey, Rome, I'm back.
But in Zagreus' room, we've got our prophecy counter, which it's kind of the achievements of this game. And we also have the Mirror of
Night
Darkness.
and darkness guide me.
Question is, what do I want? I don't have enough for a Death Defiance just yet. though that is one of the best in the game. Let's go with Chthonic Vitality, or at least one rank in that first. And I forget if we just have
Okay.
Stygius to start with, or if we have... Yes, we do. We just have Stygius to
I can
start with,
escape
but
through that
our
pink
next
window
weapon would be Karanacht, the Heart-Seeking Bow. And then also over here, we have
Empty for now.
Keepsakes, which we need to get Nectar in order for us to do that.
Time to go.
But it's time for another attempt.
Thunder.
And this time, Uncle Zeus has decided to help
Really him?
us.
Okay. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
The fact that you start with a boom right away is going to be awesome.
Look, your father's always been rather difficult, and he's not so much as called in quite some time. You'll have a better home where you belong, here on Olympus. And to help you on your journey, have my blessing.
Thank you. We'll start with a lightning
Lord Uncle
strike.
Zeus lending his support. Never thought I'd see the day. Or night. Whenever.
Yeah, that's the thing about Tartarus. You don't really have a concept of time. And our next god is Dionysus, the god of wine.
Let's call it even.
And one of my personal favorites in this little romp through hell, as it were. Yeah. There we go.
Sound. That was revelry? People having a good time? Well, sure then. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I'll accept this message.
I didn't think it would get Dionysus so early, though.
Look, you have got to get here with the rest of us already. We've been saving you a spot. Let me see what I can do. Make life a little sweeter for you in the meantime.
Thank you. So Drunken Dash, Positive Outlook, which that's nice, and then After Party. I think I'm gonna grab After Party, though. I
Should've
never
got a
managed to
wine
get it to
lighten
work
things up around
right.
here. Witches.
And these are a special kind of trap that I need to be particularly careful of, i.e., don't stand on the platforms. Yeah, there. And we'll start with you, simply because you're closest. And for those who are literally just starting out, there is a quote-unquote God mode, which should make things a little easier if you feel so inclined. Ooh, a chthonic key. That's what we'll need to unlock the bow. And then I can show that off next time. Come here, you big lout. Actually, no, you're not, ugh. You're not a lout, you're something else, but point stands, you are currently in the way. And then on the big ones, you can knock them into traps, and they will take some damage, as you saw with one of the bigger guys. Witches don't usually trigger traps, or at least not the standard spike pits.
This
And
can unlock
grab our
something back
chthonic
home.
key. We only have 23 gold, so I don't think we'll be running into Charon this run, but... Oh! Oh, you're armed. Well, no, you're not armed. You've got armor, which I just broke. Yay.
Surprise.
And there's another one. Yay. But yay, I mean, well. Come on. There. Oh. Brother. Yeah. Well, that didn't work. Oh. This may or may not be a one-off, so. And again, I'm also out of practice, so. We'll see.
Oh, says here one of the wretched thugs got you. Too bad. They're slow, but they hit pretty hard, I guess. Have you tried moving out of the way?
Yes, those I have.
I haven't, no. Someone's at the desk
Oh,
next to the throne.
the lovely Sass. Oh, that's right. We can actually make improvements to the hall.
Be strong.
And Achilles being a supportive
What do these
mentor.
shots have to say for themselves?
Awesome. Maintaining his job.
Lad, I've known great men throughout my life, and I can always tell when someone's better than their circumstances. Fight like I fight out there.
I'm trying.
I'll give them hell as you once did, Achilles. Though doubtless many of the shades who stand against me first arrived in Tartarus because of you.
It is nice to hear at least some encouragement.
Who's that
Especially
Smidian
when you're
shade
dealing
your
with
immediate
Hades.
father? Already found someone new to do the busy work, and here I thought I was utterly indispensable.
That shade boy is my newly designated contractor, one whose responsibility is to work on this house. Though who shall pay for everything my subjects here demand, I do not know.
You're trying to guilt me into funding the exorbitant furnishings you desire.
Perhaps once we are finished with repairs for all the carnage you have sown throughout my realm, then we might finally have time for all the needed renovations that have piled up.
Nice.
Alright. So, what do you
Some
need?
sort of special offer for me, my good shade.
So we can add work orders, which allow you to tweak some stuff. We can start with chambers, because
I found a
those don't
chamber in the depths
require
of
anything.
Tartarus sounds like an excellent idea.
And then I'm gonna need some gemstones, which we get from our runs through
Darkness guide you,
Tartarus.
child. You have outgrown this house. Of that I am now certain. Should you return again here, I shall keep you safe.
I won't forget you, Nyx, I swear it.
Thank you, Nyx.
What once was a small lounging area within the House of Hades now is sealed off, in utter shambles, since the multi-headed Cerberus tore the space apart, warning the missing prince.
Sir, where's his best dog? I'm sorry,
Cerberus
but
destroyed
he
the lounge
is.
again.
He is. And I appreciate him very much. I don't have
Gods.
enough darkness for the mirror just yet. But we can unlock Karnoct. Like so.
There we go. Coronact, the Heartseeker. Let's deal some death. Psst, over here. What the?
Hi! Who are you? So, before we begin, Karnoct is a bow. So we just shoot like that. You can press X to volley fire. And then if you charge it, we can do a power shot. And then if you can dash and shoot and then do, I think you can do a power shot within the dash as well. But who the heck are you?
Nice place you got, you boyo. Name's Skelly, how's it going? But enough with the small talk already. I'm here to do a job. So let me have it. Give me everything you got.
What?
I don't remember having you on payroll, mate. Who's your supervisor?
Oh, I'm not about to wrap my sources, pal. Just try and beat it out of me.
If you insist.
Almost felt that.
I'm not gonna worry about trying to beat Skelly right now. After all, he just comes back. He is a skeleton after all.
That looks like a Daedalus hammer.
Ooh! So, Daedalus
For my
hammers allow you to upgrade your chosen weapon in a variety of ways. In this case, we have Twin Shot, which allows us to fire 2 arrows at once. Concentrated Volley, which improves our special attack. And then Explosive Shot, which 300% more damage in an area, but the charge up is slower. I'm going to go with Twin Shot.
Daedalus, wherever you
Right
may be right
now.
now. Thank you.
As you can see, there are 2 arrows, which means double the damage. In theory, anyway. There. What are you?
Composed of such innumerable, ever-shifting, interlocking chambers, the underworld of Lord Hades all but guarantees the dead shall there remain until the end of time.
Good to know.
Good thing I'm not dead.
And then we're gonna get some more darkness for the mirror. Hopefully I get enough for a Death Defiance. Our range is just short.
Wretches.
There. Oh boy. Get you out of the way first. And then it's really just finding a place where I can
The underworld's power.
take a shot. It's one of those deals where I like the bow, but I also kind of don't like the bow at the same time. It really depends on which boons and upgrades you get per run. But I'm seeing Doomstones. That's gonna be a problem.
Brimstones.
There. Uh-oh. Doomstones and numbskulls. Lovely. Ah, ah.
Get dead.
Botch that up.
Coin from the dead.
But it's not entirely bad. And hello. We've got some
A wrench.
gold. Or at least more gold than we had before. And another Chthonic key. That's good to keep around. And this is actually one of my favorite rooms. Why? Because I can actually trigger a trap from a distance. And if I can stay out of the way, I'm fine. Hup. There we go. Not the cleanest, but
This can
better
unlock
than
a weapon
nothing.
back at home.
And I think the next one is Aegis, which is which is the shield, and then Varatha. Varatha is later. But I do appreciate that this game actually allows you to kind of like, it's hard, but it's willing to teach you stuff at the same time, which is pretty cool. Where's that last one? There you are. Get you out of the way first. Ah. The game is to play at a distance, but it's difficult when you've got multiple targets. So, Centaur Heart will actually allow us to... It allows us to heal, but it doesn't give us a full heal, if that makes sense.
Let's
And
see
then
what's
in
here.
Charon's shop, or at least like to kind of think of this as a mini shop. We can buy
Should be
certain
useful.
items. So I just bought a healing item which allows me to be at full health, which is nice. And I'm also going to pick up the Nail of Talos because it allows me to deal more damage to armored targets. I'm going to go after the gemstones because I need that for stuff at the house. And that Nail of Talos is perfect because
They're armored.
without it, I'd be struggling against these armored targets right now. And these witches are actually doing a variation of their move where it's 3 balls as opposed to 1. Gemstones.
Take 'em.
Perfect. That'll actually get us our first major upgrade in the house, I think. Whew. Which is good. Which is good. So, looking at this, we are now going to meet with the God of War himself,
Never
Ares.
gone this far.
Not Kratos. Unfortunately. Oh! I don't like these things. The things I'm referring to are little numbskull nests. They're effectively spawners. And they can get really out of hand if you don't deal with them quickly.
That was
There we
fast.
go. There's that. There's that.
Cries of battle.
Hi, Ares.
This one was bound to show up, I guess. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
And this is actually our first boon,
Got
which
quite
is
the fighting
nice.
spirit in you there, I have to say. Most intriguing, and yet no surprise for someone born in hell itself. You come on out of there and tell me all about it. I'm a fellow student of death, you see.
Of course you are. You're the God of War. And ironically enough, Ares is one of my quote unquote favorite gods
It's me or them.
in this game in particular. Now, I could either do a boss fight and get a second chthonic key for it, or I can introduce you to a new character. I'm going to take the opportunity to introduce you to a new character. Welcome,
Charon's shop.
Charon's shop. Hi, Charon. Not one for words, huh?
Good to see you, Charon, mate. Just minding my own business, taking in the sights, and hey, what's that you got? Some sort of wares for sale? And I'll just have a look around.
As long as we pay him, we're fine. Now, usually he'll have some sort of
The
boon.
infernal wares of the Stygian boatman Charon lie sprawled about, available for sale to whomever would be willing to quench the boatman's great thirst for riches.
That would be me.
Yep. So there's usually something small, like either a chthonic key, or in this case, a bit of food, which looks awesome, by the way. A boon of some sort, which can be completely at random, and then some sort of higher priced item. In this case, it's a palm of power, which allows you to increase the level of your boon, but it could also be something like a Daedalus hammer, which allows you to upgrade your weapon. Alright, Athena, let's see if you can help me out here.
Pests.
Oh, urns! And louts! So, the little urn guys actually drop explosive mines. I do wish said mines could actually, hit other enemies, but I suppose we're not that lucky. Yeah. Oh, dang it, I missed. There we go, there's one. And there's the other.
Lady Athena.
Oh. Well, that could have gone better. Hi, Athena.
Are you real Coronax the Heartseeker?
I never took you for an archer, though the power of that bow is undeniable. Use it wisely.
I only promised to try.
The sheep
Oh,
replied,
I should have picked bronze skin because that actually reduces damage. Excuse me for a moment. I'm trying to take care of something. There we go. So an Ares boon or a palm of power, and I will show you kind of what our build is right now. It's actually not that bad. There. Nice. I'm going to go after the Palm of Power. Mainly because I don't want to handle boss monsters just yet.
Must be the fountain chamber I commissioned back at home.
Oh. Well, that's relief.
Power of Olympus.
And I'm going to improve my strike, because that's what I've been using more so than the special. I'm going to restore. And we're going to listen to the old man again. Because I see a little talking point. I just need to get there first.
A place of calm and respite, whilst perhaps unimaginable in the underworld, occasionally is to be found, in fact.
And not a moment too soon.
And then we got a Chthonic Key or a Nectar. Let's go after the Nectar, because I can use that. And then I can show you guys what that Nectar actually does. I think it's after this run, anyway. It's either after this one or the one right after. Hi! Yeah, let's not. Let's not and say we did, yeah? Nice. I didn't take, well, I took some hits, but I didn't take damage. Cool. And we'll
Who should
gain
I give this to?
1 nectar. And we can use that. Now, do I want to go for another palm or do I want to go for some cash? What's going to be more important? I think I can afford to go for some cash right now. Uh-oh.
Seal the chamber.
And this is a survival fight, so
Come on then.
in other words, last for as long as you can.
Bye now.
Which means it's going to be a little bit of running around and shooting. It's going to be a lot of shooting. Because when one monster goes away, another one shows up. Come on. 10 seconds left. 36 rounds. Well. No. Whew.
There we go.
That was messy as heck.
I'll take it.
And let's pay a visit to
No way to venture.
Charon's
Gotta
little
keep
shop
going.
here. Yeah, let's go with the Centaur's Soul, because that'll give us more HP to work with, and the Tinge of Erebus will actually give us a little bit more darkness. I don't know if this is the boss room. If it is, I'll be surprised.
Charon's shop.
Oh, it's the boss room. Okay. Alright, so we can buy the darkness at least. And since Charon's here, I will give him the nectar we found.
Charon, you've been such a reassuring sight, I thought I'd offer you a token of my gratitude. Wait, you don't have to give me something in return. It was a gift. Though, you're insisting, aren't you?
And with
I don't know what to say, mate.
Charon, we get the bone hourglass. I'll show you once. I'll show you what that does once we actually defeat the boss. If we defeat the boss.
Terrifying dangers far beyond the Underworld Prince's reckoning.
And I can reckon quite a bit.
Because we don't have a ton of HP. So I don't think I'll be able to last very long. Hi!
This is awkward.
Halt, Zagreus. Not one step further.
Hi, Mikaro.
Come on, mate. Haven't we had more than enough of each other by now? Besides, don't you have someplace else to be?
Your father sent me. All in all, I'd rather be on your bad side than his. Now you can turn back like a good little man, or I can send you home the painful way. What'll it be?
I'll have to go with the painful way.
A man after my own heart.
Yep.
Hold it right there.
Nope. Yeah. We're actually dealing a decent amount of damage though. Ow!
I think we're finished here.
Yeah. I didn't expect us to get that far. But we did deal some decent damage. So it's all
cheers
about
for that,
making
mate.
progress. And with only one life, it's a little hard to do. Alright, Hypnos, what do you have to say this time?
Oh, wow, so Megara herself got you last time. That must have been intense. She's fast and strong and beautiful. And, anyway, I hope the fates are nicer to you next time.
So do I.
Yeah, I hope so too.
For shame.
Achilles.
Hi,
Is it
Achilles.
really true that Cerberus ripped the lounge up right after I left? He must have gotten in a lot of trouble.
I only wish you could have seen it, lad. The place looked like a vineyard after a typhoon. Your lord father was livid, but he never gets so angry with the dog. Poor Dusa, though, she's picking the place up.
Oh no. I wonder what became of Dusa. She's always worried father's going to fire her even without something like this.
Well, we can fix that. We just gotta give it some time.
Father, what happened to the lounge? The only place for anyone to have a little fun around here, and you seal it shut.
Oh, I had little choice about that, boy. You see, after you fled the first time, Cerberus, why, he was very much upset. Utterly tore the place to shreds. It's now under repair. All thanks to you.
You're really blaming me for not minding the dog while I was out and while you all were here.
I lay the blame entirely upon you, yes. Who else? It's fortunate that Cerberus has calmed himself since then. Come to his senses, I should say. May you yet come to yours.
Yeah, fair enough. Alright.
What's that there? Something from the Fates.
So. Current music. I could get this the scrying pool. Seating. Don't have enough for that. Yeah, let's put
The
in
ever
some
shifting chambers
tones.
of the underworld ought to be a little livelier with this.
You've no authority in my domain.
And Nix has nothing to say, but the shades are talking, so let's
Those
listen.
shades are always milling about.
If I ever find Daedalus, I'm going to have a word with him. Cause of death, flying experiment. Fair enough. I can only imagine what happened to there. And for the mirror. Yes, we have enough. We have enough for our first token of Death Defiance. Which is perfect. And then we will buff the Chthonic Vitality and Shadow Presence, which will up our damage output just a little bit. We can do that twice. Lovely.
I think that should do it.
And I've only got one Chthonic key, so I can't unlock the next weapon right now.
How's it going?
Hey, pal.
Hi, Skelly! And so yeah, the next weapon we can unlock is Aegis, which is the shield, and then we've got Varatha, who is the spear. And then once we unlock Varatha, there will be 2 other weapons that will show up over here.
The
I
courtyard
don't
of
remember
the
how
House
long
of
it actually
Hades
takes to
is
get
kept
those, though.
neat and orderly, in contrast to the terrifying sprawl that lies beyond.
It's not that orderly, really.
But I'm going to grab Stygius.
Stygius, blade of the underworld. I need your strength.
Oh, would you look at that?
And then we're going to
Little
talk
tip
to
for you.
Skelly.
You find any coinage while you're out there, you be sure to pawn it off to that old Chiron. Boatman guy, use it or lose it, pal. Use it or lose it.
That's the
Thanks,
plan,
mate.
Skelly.
Note to self, always spend everything I earn instead of ever saving.
And then with our keepsake drawer,
Got something new to try.
we've got Charon. So this will actually increase the items that we buy from the little wells that can show up in certain rooms.
All set.
It's the only keepsake I have, so might as well have it on me, right? Avita! Hi!
The one called Nyx. She is your mother, as I understand? We Olympians rarely consort with the chthonic gods. Though Nyx herself reached out to me about your plight, and I was spurred to act.
Huh. Once again, you'll do Divine Strike. And there we go. Sword's probably going to be a little bit messier, but that's okay.
Each time the prince delves back into the underworld, its ever-shifting chambers realign to frustrate his attempts to perhaps map it out.
Yeah.
Built to ensure no one gets out. We'll see about that.
Yeah, it's a little annoying. I'll admit to that straight away. Yeah. It would be nice to be able to track like Fountains and Charon's boat and all that, but nope. We just have to do it the hard way. Ooh, a Daedalus hammer. This time for the sword. Oh, what do we got? Doomstones? Okay. Hup. Yeah.
Time to mix up
So
my
we've
style.
got Double Edge, which improves our Dash Strike, Dash Nova, and then World Splitter, which alters our base attack. I'm going to go with World Splitter, because again, I'm not using Special as much, even though I probably should. And I think that's just because of the control stuff. And this room is for a chthonic key, which will put me one more closer to unlocking our next weapon. Oh gosh. That is if I can actually hit anything. Cause yeah, well it's strong, it's... The hop that we have is just incredibly derpy. Alright,
key to a
chthonic
weapon.
key. And now we've got some more money, which that'd be nice to have. And that is if we survive. Thankfully that loud actually fell into my, well, I shouldn't say my trap, but fell into the room's trap. Hey, Charon's well. Cool. Cool! I can heal, at least a little bit. And then we have Ignited Ichor, which allows us to move a little faster. And an Iris Bangle, which you deal 50% more damage striking undamaged foes. I'm gonna hold off. Why? Because we've got a Karen shop, like, right here. So we've got a chthonic key this time! And then a boon from Ares and a centaur heart that we cannot pay for.
Mate. Now, hypothetically, if I provided you with, say, 1,000 coins, would you be willing to give me a ride in your beautiful boat? Upriver, I should say, specifically.
Of course, Zagreus trying to cheat the system.
I had to ask.
It's worth a shot. Didn't really
It's a
work.
pleasure, Charon.
But now we have enough to unlock Aegis. So I could probably show off Aegis during this play session. I don't know if we'll actually get enough for Varatha though. I need 7 keys for Varatha. And then once we get all the weapons unlocked, we will be using the chthonic keys to unlock more aspects in the mirror that we can actually improve as well. Of course, that is
I should go.
making sure that we actually, you know, survive. Hello! Poseidon! God of the sea! Also, Uncle! Are you here? Are you here to help me? Oh, that's right! With the Death Defiance, we effectively heal ourselves, but heck, we only heal for like half our HP. Well, that did not work out as intended. Whoops.
Someday I'll go even farther.
It's fun though. Like,
Shades
yes,
of the dead
this
milk
game is
constantly
hard,
within the
but it's still
house,
fun.
complaining of their woes and seeking audience from any who would listen.
Oh.
I listen.
What? Oh!
What now, Hypnos?
Looks like one of the wretched witches shot you dead last time. Sorry to hear that, huh? Have you tried shooting them first?
Yes. It's technically worked. Oh. Cerberus.
You're back.
Oh, you've got something.
You'll get the hang of it out there, lad. For all our sparring practice, there's no teacher like the real thing. Now then, I have something for you.
What, wait, you're giving me your codex? I can't accept something like this.
So Achilles has a codex.
Please, I insist. I want your love of history to grow, not just your love of warfare. Besides, maybe you can finish out the rest of it.
I'm grateful.
Yes. The codex. So effectively, this will actually give us information on the chthonic gods that we haven't fully discovered yet. The gods of Olympus, which we can learn more about them as we accept more boons from them. Other characters like Achilles and Skelly. The underworld itself, which it's just as we go. The infernal arms, like the Stygian blade and the heart-seeking bow, and our enemies. So we've got thugs, witches, louts, pests, numbskulls, skullomats, which produce numbskulls, brimstones, and a bunch of others. And then we've also got stuff that we have not fully discovered yet. Hi.
Blood and darkness, but this place is falling apart. Nobody works an honest day down here.
Gee, I wonder whose fault that is.
Father, everybody's dead. Give them a break.
What would you even know of honest work? At least the wretched dead yet honor me as Lord. I cannot say the same for you.
Why should I? So...
What am I, composed entirely of gemstones?
I don't have enough gems. I don't have enough gems for the next improvement. I'm sorry.
Wonder where Nyx went.
Oh, Nyx is gone. Weird.
You say he's doing alright.
Has anyone seen a carpenter named Leander? And I don't know what his cause of death was. Unfortunately. Excuse me. So, I don't have enough for the mirror.
The
or at
bedchambers
least-
of Prince Zagreus lie in a perpetual state of utter disarray, despite his lord and master of the house repeatedly insisting that he pick everything up.
Oh, come on, it's not that bad, is it?
So he's basically a typical teenager. Got it. Do I have enough for the mirror? Oh, I got enough for a shadowy presence.
Alright, I'm
Neat.
ready.
But now I can show off, or attempt to show off anyway, the shield.
Open up.
Aegis.
Shield of Chaos. Lend me your power.
So with Aegis, we can charge up for a bull rush, and while we're charging, we can actually block projectiles, and then we can also throw the shield, and the shield actually returns to us. And the shield actually
Which to
returns to us
choose?
as well. Still going to keep our keepsake on because it's the only one we have. I will switch it out once I get some other keepsakes.
You're pretty quick, you know, boyo. Just be sure to use that fancy dash of yours and keep 'em guessing. Don't let 'em catch you standing still.
Dash like mad instead of standing still. That's not the worst advice, I guess. I'm ready.
At least he's trying to give us a little encouragement.
Oh,
Alright.
it's her.
Oh! The goddess of love herself, Aphrodite, has decided to grace
Let's see
us.
here. Hi there. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Interesting.
Hello,
Hello.
hello there, little godling. I have to say you're quite the specimen, and so I've decided I shall aid you for the moment. You interested?
Oh boy. Well, I can't exactly say no. And this time we will upgrade our special
And the power to break hearts.
because it'll allow us to
Sure, I
hit
don't see why
multiple
not.
targets. So theoretically we can just throw from a distance and then proceed to check them into the nearest wall later. Oh, good. Some more darkness for the mirror. And with brimstones, we can just block until we are ready to attack them. There we go. Smash. And I don't know what that one enemy was, but again, I don't really need to know, do I? Nice. A Daedalus hammer. Already? Man, Daedalus hammers tend to show up. Let's grab your attention. And I get the second one. Oh, dang it, I thought I blocked that. Oh well. Ow! Oh crap. Fortunately, the shield does not make you resistant to traps. So you still have to be careful on underfoot. So we get Sudden Rush, which causes our Bull Rush to charge up faster. We've got Minotaur Rush, which means a Power Rush, which deals more damage. And then Dread Flight, which allows us to knock more enemies around with our shield. I'm gonna improve our special as much as we can. And then I'm going to grab a Nectar, because hopefully I can gain another Chthonic Key in this run. admittedly, I don't like Aphrodite's boons. So the fact that she came for the shield is nice, but I would have preferred somebody like Poseidon.
Welcome.
You, I don't want to deal with. Oh, no, I'm just going. There. There.
A bottle of nectar. Sweet.
Got it. Artemis! Hi! Artemis's passages are actually
Looks clear.
really nice. And it's a fountain chamber too! Oh, that is such a relief. Alright, let's heal first. And then we will
There's only
say
one
hi
heavenly archer I know
to
of.
Artemis.
Well, several, really. Anyway, in the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
I heard about you. Look, I'm not like all the others on Olympus. The power of the hunt helps keep me company, so maybe it'll help you too.
Here's a hope. Ooh, pressure points. That's nice, but I want to take
The power
the
of the
attack
hunt sounds
buff.
like good company to keep.
Why? Because not only does it increase critical chance, but it alters my strike a little bit. And I'm going to grab the Centaur Heart. I'm sorry, Aphrodite, but I would like to, you know, stay alive. I'm afraid I can't really accept your boons when I'm dead. Strike the Witch. I don't have enough money to see Charon comfortably. So we're just gonna get some more darkness for the mirror. And that means that I can deal with Doomstones. Ah! And witches. And the thug.
Payback.
Cool. And we'll stop by the well. Fateful twist. Let's
Should
see.
help keep me going.
Ooh, Cyclops Jerky. That'll actually boost my attack for 10 rooms. So that's actually a good one to have. Especially for the shield. Well, actually no. Chimera Jerky is probably better for the shield. But something for like the sword or the spear where you're using the main attack a lot, that's... And... There. Blocking projectiles. And just smacking them around.
Gods grant me strength.
I'm going to upgrade my Flourish first. Oh, this is our first mini boss. And if we beat it, we get a Poseidon boon. Alright, let's see what we got. Oh, these two. Hi. These two are explosive, to put it lightly. But we are doing okay. We almost got one down, which... that critical actually helped. Oh, but the other one's gonna be tricky to corner. I say that as I've managed to corner him. Just make sure that we don't blow up.
It's Uncle Number 2. It's got to be. Then.
Alright,
in the name of
Poseidon.
Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
What do you have?
uncle, do you not? We've a lot of catching up to do, but first things first. You get yourself out of that dour underworld. As for me, I'll see if I can stir things up a bit to cover your advance.
Floodshot, Ocean's Bounty, which that's a good one to have, and Hydraulic Might. I'm thinking Ocean's Bounty because that's going to increase our rewards. Poseidon actually does have a lot of passive boons that are actually really nice to have. And Ocean's Bounty is definitely one of those passives.
That must be one of those infernal troves.
That should make your exploration and farming for the House of Hades a little bit easier to do. Hermes is actually another one as well with Side Chamber, but we won't be needing Hermes until we get to the second area, which could be for a while. I'm not going to take on the Trove because that's going to knock out a Death Defiance. I usually don't do Troves, actually. Mainly because they're timed. Being the faster you complete it, the more rewards you get. And I'm not that fast. So if I don't die, then it's not gonna be worth much. Ooh. I knew we'd get a Chthonic Key in this run. One step closer to Maratha. I love being a good polearm. I do kind of wish that you could push the giant louts like off ledges and stuff. But unfortunately, that's not how this works. Yeah! There we go. Skulls are smashed. And I've only got 2 hit points left. Yikes.
Charon's shop.
And the only thing I can do is gold.
Pleasure doing business.
Or is darkness. Hello, Charon.
You are a sight for sore eyes there, Charon. So, looks like you're selling. Is that it? You come to help me out? Brilliant.
Alright, Meg. Let's try this again. Hello, Meg.
Ever stubborn, aren't you? Maybe my whip might make you reconsider whatever it is that you're attempting here.
Your whip's not been all that persuasive in the past.
Maybe persistence will pay off for both of us. Come then.
And the best part about Aegis is that I can block Meg. So I've got a bit more of a chance now. I've got 1 stack of Death Defiance. My attack is boosted. And I've got the shield. Ow. So I can block most of her attacks and she... Ah! I was trying to block most of that, and I failed. Can I do it? No! Oh, and it was loud this time too. Dang it. Oh well. Oh! Since I've got that nectar, I can give it to Cerberus. And we'll have a new keepsake that I can use. Hi, Hypnos.
According to my list here, White, you must have just got clobbered all the way back home by one of those wretched thugs again. The old moving out of the way trick didn't work, huh?
I had the shield. I was fine.
Indeed.
I had the shield. Oh, I can't give my nectar to Cerberus yet?
Infernal watchdog Cerberus regards the underworld prince with mixed emotions, from purest joy to deepest melancholy.
You watch over things for me, won't you, boy? You know I'd take you if I could.
Oh. Oh, and now I can give him the nectar as a promise.
Look what I got for you, boy.
Hi.
As one of Cerberus's heads receives the prince's gift, another muzzles something back into his hand.
Thank you, boy.
And we actually have his old collar. That's adorable.
He's back already, Cerberus. Just as I indicated.
I'm standing right here, Father.
I'm sorry he disturbed your rest again, Cerberus. You've done a good job. The realm is well defended still to the high standard that you set.
Of course. But Cerberus's keepsake is actually
Hey, the
one
lounge
of
is open.
the best
Commemorative
keepsakes, and
wall adorns the
hello!
stoic walls within the lounging
The
area,
lounge is now open.
celebrating and
Yay!
proclaiming the accomplishments of those who serve Lord Hades best of all.
We're going to need to clean up a little bit, but that's
Won't ever
that's
see my
doable.
face up on that wall, I guess.
Medusa! Hi, Medusa.
Want to talk to me? Me? Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Oh,
I just wanted to say the lounge looks wonderful, as good as new. Better. I hope it's not been too much trouble patching up.
I have to clean the rafters.
Medusa's the
Thanks
best
for all your
Gorgon
hard
egg.
work.
But we can come down here and
Greetings,
do
Broker.
some trading,
Give me the current special.
which that'll allow me to get Varatha the
I heard
spear.
lately from the goddess Athena, Nyx. She seems to admire you. I thought Olympians didn't like our kind.
So I can at least showcase
Typically
all
do not.
4 of the basic
But
weapons
you are
in
family, child.
our first
Make a
section,
good team.
which that's actually really, really nice.
I'm back, Rome. Did you miss me?
I've got stuff for the room, for the mirror, I think. Yes, I do. I've got greater reflex. What does that do? 1 additional dash? Actually, that's not really... It's nice, but it's not what I do. So let's get Shadowy Presence maxed out. And not get stuck on a giant urn. Alright, let's grab Varatha the spear.
Let's see what's in here. Varatha, the eternal spear.
Hello.
Join my pursuit.
So, with Varatha, we can stab. We can charge our stab to do swing. And then we can throw it. And it stays there until we until we recall it. But before I get too far ahead of me, let's
keepsake.
switch keepsakes. And the reason I say that Cerberus is has one of the better keepsakes is he increases our life total. So it gives us a little bit more bulk. And Skelly, what do you have to say?
Those bloodstone things of yours. You drop them, you go pick them up, you understand? But if somebody gives you grief, you got my permission to chuck one right in his eye.
I'll just aim generally for the midsection, since the eyes are a lot harder to hit in my experience.
That works too.
Alright, one more time.
Assuming that they actually have eyes to begin with. Alright, let's see which god decides to help us out today.
Gust of air.
Hermes? I thought Hermes only showed up in the second area. Huh.
This mark, almost like a bat wing. In the the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Hi, Hermes.
Good. Hermes, at your service. Pleasure. You are the talk of Olympus. Normally I wouldn't get mixed up, but for you, I'll be making an exception. Now come on, we've both got places to be.
Oh, greatest reflex, greater haste, and hyper sprint. I'm gonna do haste. So Hermes actually has one of the better passives for just buffing your speed in general. And then Side Hustle will allow you to gain some coin every time that you enter any chamber. There we go. Zip over here.
Kill me, I kill you.
I can deal with some Cyclops Turkey right now, because I'm just doing a bunch of stabs. Some more darkness, which is nice. We have Zeus and we have Ares. Do I want Zeus or do I want Ares? Do I want Zeus or do I want Ares? I think Ares is going to be our best option. I don't have the shield, so I need to be careful now. I didn't know that Barotha could actually pick her traps. That's pretty cool. Alright, Ares.
I happen to know, my king, that you have slain more than 100 foes since you began your quest. You have, for I am keeping count, and I am most impressed.
Of course you are. Because you are the god of war. We will take Curse of Agony, which allows me to augment my stabbing capabilities. Take the Darkness as opposed to the Chthonic Key. I know that I'll need the Chthonic Key eventually, but I don't know if the other two weapons unlock right away, or if I have to progress a little bit further before I get those two. Artemis, or I can upgrade the boon I already have. Let's go for the upgrade. Please don't get me wrong, I like Artemis, but oh boy. But upgrades are also good. And palms are kind of rare. Ooh, that is a very cheap life essence, and I will take that. And since I don't need to go to the shop now, because I don't have the gold for it, I can go get the Centaur Heart.
What is it now?
The explosions are a little much. Stabbing, beating. Yeah. There we go. And some more darkness for the mirror. Lovely. Yeah, be very careful. Yeah. I do appreciate that Barotha is just pointy stick and just keep stabbing. And we grab darkness. Okay, difficult for Dionysus' boon, which that would be kind of nice, or another Centaur Heart. I'm taking the Centaur Heart. Because again, I would like to have as much HP as possible. I cannot receive boons if I end up dead. So, if you notice, whenever I strike a target, there's a little red mark above their heads. That's Ares. Ares inflicts doom on on a target, which is kind of a damage over time. You're too close to me. There you are. Oh boy. Yeah, there we go. Some more gemstones, yay! And ooh, the Eye of Lamia is actually a really good item to have. And another tinge of Erebus, so that we just get more darkness. Zeus Spoon, Palm Power. I am going to ride this for as long as I can. Armored Urns, which that's just annoying more than anything else. And if you notice the little food icons that are falling from certain enemies, those, or at least that's from the Eye of Lamia. That's from the item that I have. It won't last as long because I don't have Charon's keepsake on, but still very, very nice.
The power of the gods.
There's some Doom. Yay, Nectar! And yes, you can also give the nectar to the gods, which will give you a keepsake item that will increase the chance of them showing up to actually help you. There we go. I can't say if I'm getting better or worse. I'm just trying to survive is the best way to describe it. Sure. Flourish doesn't do anything. That was a trap kill. So that's fine.
Who doesn't love this stuff?
Oh. Well, I'm screwed either way. It's gonna be a hard fight for gemstones, or it's gonna be a hard fight for a key. Let's go for the gemstones. Yeah. Oh, everything has armor. That's annoying. Everything has armor, including the lout, which. There we go.
I'll take that.
And it's a Charon shop. I don't have enough money, but we'll see if he has something cheap.
Charon's shop.
You do! You have darkness!
Why not?
Hi,
Good to
Charon.
see you out here,
Again.
mate. Looks as though you've got some fine wares up for sale, don't you?
Alright, Meg. I don't think I'll be able to get past you, but it's worth a try.
Hey there, Meg.
And there you are again. Lord Hades ought to lock you up rather than let you run amok in his domain like this.
I'm sure he'd welcome all this feedback from you, Meg. Or maybe you're just pining for my father's job.
I have no envy for your father's position. Besides, I happen to enjoy my own responsibilities.
Yeah. And she's gonna take some damage because of Doom, which is nice. And do the Death Defiance.
No effect.
Yeah. I didn't know she did it a second time. What? We're getting better, though. I cannot get too discouraged because we're actually getting better. Oh, it's just slow.
Damn you, Meg.
Huh?
Oh, hey there, Dusa. How's your endless toil treating you?
Mr. Hypnos, do you maybe think that you could, keep an eye on the procession line before Lord Hades, like you were supposed to?
Oh, that's no problem. I can definitely do that. I'll just add it to the list.
Good, then. Glad we had the chance to chat. Now, maybe get some sleep or something. You look pretty beat.
Get on it, Hypnos.
Aw.
Back again.
Well, granted, he's the entity of sleep, so I don't think it's a little weird.
Hail. The sealed
Hi.
weapons by your chambers. Your father won't observe their absence, I don't think. They remind him of a time he stood together with his brothers and sisters. He wants nothing more to do with any of that. I think it's fitting you've inherited their power.
Power that once sealed away the Titans. Maybe it's a power that can break me out of here. Thank you for helping me, Achilles.
And I'm going to give him
Hey,
a
Achilles.
nectar.
This really isn't much, but
Because I
here.
do want to get everybody's keepsake at least.
This really is for me. You beat me to it then, as I had meant to give you this when next we spoke. Please, take it.
Thanks so much, sir.
The Myrmidon Bracer. And let's talk to the contractor real quick. Fated list
Well,
of
I
minor
don't see why not.
prophecies.
The fated list of minor prophecies. That sounds somewhat exciting, I suppose.
You requisition that useless bit of parchment.
And then we can purify the fountains, and then there will be urns that can give us some money. And for the lounge, I need to clean everything up first. Let's see.
I see you've decided to come home. Changed your mind yet? Or looking for more pain and suffering?
I will do this to spite you.
More pain and suffering for sure. After all, you taught me to appreciate the finer things.
You keep telling yourself that, boy. But mark you my words. Sooner or later, this life that you have chosen for yourself shall teach you I was right.
Good talk. Good talk.
Hi,
The
Nix.
Olympians can't really see me, can they, Nix? I mean, not very well. I get that they can sense details here and there, but they don't know the full extent of what's going on. Are we really so far beyond their influence?
You are enshrouded from them, child. For your own benefit and theirs. They know as much as necessary to assist. And I trust they shall, for as long as you require. They are bound to one another as family. And they know that you require aid. Do not be too prideful to accept.
I won't.
The lounging area within the House of Hades is a dismal place to be, in spite of its intended purpose to enliven the house's grim inhabitants.
It's better than nothing. What's in stock?
And let's grab some
Good
more
deal.
keys.
Here's the fee.
Why? Because I'll need them for the weapons.
Hey, that must be the fated list.
Hey, the
I want to
fated
go lie
list! And we've already got some stuff. So we've got
My extended
nectar,
family seems an interesting lot.
a lot of darkness actually. For that. Chthonic colleagues, which we will meet everybody eventually. Goddess of Wisdom, which that's getting all the boons for Athena and the Infernal Arms, which there are 2 that I need to unlock. The Stygian Blade, which is getting all of the improvements for Stygius. The Heart-Seeking Bow, that's for Coronacht. Aegis, Baratha, and then Chthonic Knowledge, The sun will reveal a portion of the Underworld Codex entrusted to him. Okay, cool. There's a...
The fate-abetting prince perhaps believes it was through his own choice that he procured the fated list of minor prophecies, but it was preordained.
Oh no, not this determinism thing again.
Go lie down. Apparently I can rest.
It is the dead of night, or the approximation of it in the realm of Hades. Prince of the Underworld, Zagreus rises from a fitful slumber, with much mischief on his mind.
Mischief? Me? I was just going to have a little look through Father's stuff.
All is
Okay,
quiet
so
at
we
this
are in a...
time.
We are in
Ever-dreaming Hypnos put a spell upon the house, as willful Zagreus had asked of him. All are fast asleep, save for the prince. It is exactly as he planned.
Lower your voice, old man. I'm trying to be sneaky here.
I love the fact that the game is somewhat self-aware. I love that.
He ventures toward the stately throne of his lord father, half expecting to be caught, but ill expecting what he is about to find.
I said shut up, old man.
He does not know exactly what he seeks. He only knows that something always has felt off to him, that he does not belong. Who is he, really? Lord Hades never would indulge such questions, so Prince Zagreus would find out for himself.
I'm not listening.
He rifles through his lord father's possessions. There is not much of any import there. Ledgers and administrative parchment work. Correspondence from Olympus which he had ignored. No trace of any reference to his son. But then, there is the note. Written finally in a hand and voice the likes of which the prince had never seen or heard.
We are learning the truth.
Hades, I can no longer tolerate my life here in this place. So I'm leaving, even if it kills me. I won't be returning to Olympus. If there is a place where I belong in this world, it must be somewhere between heaven and hell. Perhaps it's on the coast and has a little garden. Take care of Cerberus. I shall miss him. Persephone.
Take care of Cerberus. No mention of her son. Persephone! Why?
Thus did Prince of the Underworld Zagreus absorb the contents of this hidden letter, written in his mother's hand.
His mother's hand? My mother's hand? Wait, what? You're saying this Persephone, that she's my mother? But Father always said that Nyx was that liar. He lied to me. They both did. All my life.
Well, Nyx was not... Well, Nyx was doing it to protect Zagreus. Hades was just doing it to be a dick.
Thus did the prince discover, inadvertently, the well-kept truth about his lineage. Entirely by chance, this did occur. Persephone, the one-time queen of all the underworld. Where had she gone? And why? Engulfed by newfound questions and his rage, the prince decided to confront his lord and master.
Nyx?
You... Why? You're... Nyx, you're not my mother. All this time, you and my father, you lied to me?
Oh, boy.
Oh, my dear child. So now you know. So now you know. But only half the truth. I can explain the rest, so Please. It never was my wish to hurt you.
Mother, I wonder, will you even remember me?
Oh, that is... Oh boy. Well, it gives us a reason.
I can do better.
It gives us a reason to fight. And Chthonic Vitality is up. Do I have access to the other two weapons now?
Hey, something back there for you, pal.
Oh, I have access to Malphon. But that's gonna take 5 more keys in order to unlock.
Another weapon. My shield.
Let's grab Aegis. Let's gift
You, mate.
Skelly.
Thought you might get a kick out of this.
For me, pal? Awful nice of you, just awful nice. But guess what? I got this for you. Tit for tat, you understand? A deal's a deal.
Cheers, mate.
The Lucky Tooth. Which is oddly fitting, considering that we got it from Skelly.
What's that one do?
So, the bracer actually allows us to receive less damage from the front, but if we're struck from behind, we take more. And then Lucky Tooth automatically restores up to 50 health when your life point is defeated. Only once per attempt. I'm gonna try that.
Okay.
Because we've already got 2... Yeah, because that actually gives a second Death Defiance now.
Hitting a while out there, boyo? Hey, I know the feeling. You just keep at it, though. You're getting tougher, getting smarter. Between the two of those, I'm thinking you'll pull through soon enough here.
Thank you, Skelly.
Appreciate it, Skelly.
Alright, let's go. Let's see who decides to help us this time. And now that we know the truth...
Family. Death is your only family. Death and I. Best get accustomed to the both of us.
Yeah, Hades is gonna throw out cons every now and again.
No, not on your life.
Poseidon! Hi!
Tell you something, little Hades. My relatives and I, we've been holding back one of our greatest gifts to see if you were worthy.
And you are.
My aid is yours, so call me if you need anything, especially to smash your enemies to bits.
So...
Oh, what's this?
Oh! So we only get one choice, and it's Poseidon's aid. That allows us to call upon Poseidon when we need him. Which in this case allows me to turn into a wave and destroy enemies. But we do have to charge it, which makes it a little annoying.
Witches.
Yeah. To be honest, I'd rather take an extra flourish! Ah! But that's just me.
Welcome.
Ah, yes, the numbskull nest. Yeah, don't sneak that. Don't get caught in that explosion.
Useful.
'Cause that's gonna cause problems. Alright. And just gotta make sure that the beamstones get smashed. Yeah. Yeah. And we are getting stronger, we are getting better, we are improving, which is good. Numbskulls. all the numbskulls. I do kind of wish that there was a little bit of dialogue between Zagreus and Hypnos, like a couple runs ago, that kind of hinted at this plan to put everybody to sleep and thus find out about Persephone. But I suppose beggars can't be choosers. Or at least can't choose too much. There we go. A Daedalus hammer. Explosive return, charged flight, and empowering flight. Let's do explosive return.
Let's see how this goes.
And we'll check the shop real
Let's
quick.
see. Coin goes in, that comes out.
Yeah.
What do I get?
Hydrolite. That allows us to restore some HP in between chambers. That's nice. Considering how much damage that we usually take on any given run, Hydrolite's actually a nice item to have. Remember yourself. These big thugs are not that fun to deal with. But if you catch them in a corner, you can just bash them in.
What's that portal thing there on the ground?
Oh! The portal is a chaos gate. Which allows us to... Well, it allows me to introduce you to a character, but I have to take some damage in the process, and I don't want to do that. So, Dionysus, let's do this. Come on. Knocking them around. I'm doing my job. There we go. And... So I didn't do this with Poseidon, and I really should have.
It's been great getting to know you, so please accept this humble offering.
We can give nectar to the gods.
Now that is something, a right princely gift there, Zach. And just so happens, I got something here I have been meaning to give you.
It's technically a sacrifice, but we'll just go from there. So the overflowing cup, if we equip that, there is an increased chance that Dionysus will come to help us.
Oh, no way, Zag. Looking like you got yourself a gift from old Poseidon there. He's quite the catch, but here, hope you saved some room for more.
Of course I did. And I do appreciate that the gods actually acknowledge when you have another god's boon. And it's just kind of the, oh, you have a boon from this person. Let me give you one of my boons. I like that. I like that a lot. We only have enough for a chthonic key. And I'm not giving you another Nectar Charon. You already had one.
Well there, mate. Now let's... Should come in useful.
But I've... Ooh, Aphrodite. You've gotten yourself behind a mini boss. I hope it's the giant Doomstone. It's the giant Doomstone! I've got the best item for it! I've got the best weapon for it. Why? Because I can just block its attacks. And with the poison causing chip damage. Come on, respond, please. Please. It's really just one of those deals where you just gotta make sure. Ah! There we go.
One less giant evil crystal then.
And then Aphrodite, I have a
Lady
gift for you
Aphrodite,
as well.
I am truly blessed simply to have made your acquaintance, so this is for you.
Lasting relationships are built on reciprocity. So if you lavish me with gifts, why, what am I to do but give you something in return?
And she gives us the Eternal Rose.
I love to have these unexpected little run-ins with you, love. You are just so spontaneous, and I have a liking for that sort of thing.
Of course you do, Aphrodite. Heartbreak Flourish, which we already picked up. Passion Dash or Dying Lament. I'm thinking let's pick up a modification to our dash.
Full. Damned lost souls with nowhere left to turn congregate in deepest Tartarus, where they fuse together with the earth itself into odious forms which defy description.
Ugh.
They basically turn into big crystals.
I do appreciate Zagreus' snark in terms of trying to actually explain what the heck we just fought. We can use the well as kind of a battering ram. Make sure that we there you are. Yeah.
Do your worst.
Doomstone! And a couple more pests. Come on. Come on, buddy. Yeah. Woo! Yeah. Some more darkness for the mirror. And I've got some cash, so let's see.
What do we have?
Yes, please. In an Ethernet. That'll be very, very good for us to be using Poseidon's Call. And then I don't really use the Ichor, so I'm just gonna keep my money. Chthonic Key or Darkness? Let's go for the key because we need to get Malphon, which is the name of the gauntlets. I don't think we'll be showing them off in this go around, considering we're actually doing fairly well, but it wouldn't hurt to put a little incentive for the viewers just in case. Yeah. Ooh, Kefka. Nice. And used a charge of my call to just deal that final blow. Oop, nope, that's the wrong thing. Yay! Chthonic Key. Oh. Yeah, we're going for the Centaur Heart. The other room is a Trial of the Gods, where you effectively have to choose to receive one god's boon, and then the other god gets mad before attacking you with a bunch of enemies. If you defeat those enemies, you get the other god's boon. I don't really feel comfortable doing that, especially right now, so we're just not going to do it. And instead, we're just going to take out a bunch of armored doomstones. And come on. Hangover does put them on a timer. Ow.
Darkness.
There we go. Blood and darkness indeed. Come on. There. Whew. And now we have shop. Oh, it's the last shop too. Okay. So we'll just heal. And then we'll go try to fight Meg. I don't know if we're gonna do it, but we're certainly going to try.
Hi, Meg.
Hi!
What are you doing, Zagreus? The underworld is sealed off. What you're attempting is impossible. You've seen what happens when you go too far.
This place can't stay sealed shut forever, Meg. In the meantime, I thought I'd get some practice in, you know?
I'm not your practice partner, fool.
Yeah, you know, the fact that Zagreus actually had a thing with Meg at one point, just kind of makes me wonder, what do they see in each other? She's got a new move! Good to know. But if I keep in the Minotaur dash, we might be able to make the Asphodel. Got you. Come on, Poseidon, come into play here. You decided to help. Gotcha. Thank you, Uncle Poseidon. Ooh, some Titan's blood.
Achilles might know what to do with this.
Cool. Very, very nice indeed. So now we've got
How could you?
a chance to heal.
Don't mind me, Father.
This is usually where our keepsakes go, but I cannot switch stuff right now.
None other than those in the trusted inner circle of Lord Hades are authorized to enter the intricate chambers connecting the vast regions of the underworld. But the prince decides to barge in anyway.
Old man, this is Zagreus we're talking about? What were you expecting? And then the red fountain here can allow us to purge some boons for extra coin, which we might need to.
I needed one of those.
Yeah, we need to do that. I'm sorry, Uncle. And I'm sorry, Aphrodite, but I need to be alive to receive your boons. And we've got some extra darkness for the mirror, which is nice. But, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our second area, Asphodel.
Now we're getting somewhere.
The burning heat. Look at that. Beautiful
It's nice and warm
view.
out here, I'll give it that.
It's lovely, isn't it? Now, the issue here is with Asphodel, if I step into the lava,
The once
I actually
verdant
take
plains of
damage.
Asphodel are now engulfed in scintillating flame, having been flooded by the river Phlegethon, whose hideously superheated contents could bring death swiftly even to those resistant to most heat.
I'm only flame resistant, not flame proof.
Yeah, unfortunately. So we'll need to be careful when we're boarding the barges.
Wave makers.
Now, we get to deal with skeletons who have a variety of things. These create energy waves. And thankfully, those who end up in the magma that are not me also take damage. So it's not really a bad deal. I just gotta make sure I don't end up in the magma or caught by a wave or anything crazy like that.
Right on cue.
I thought you were burning. Oh, you guys, you also throw explosives, which can get hairy. I don't think we're gonna make it too far into Asphodel on this one, but if we do, great. If not, nah. Ah. Ow. Yeah. Nope. Got nailed by a wave. And that's okay, considering we're getting close to the end of the session anyway. In fact, we'll do a little bit more housekeeping in the House of Hades, and then I think we're gonna call it.
I'm home.
Oh, sweet! I've got 8 keys, so I can unlock the next weapon, and I can show that off the next time we play.
It's usually pretty quiet keeping watch over the pool of sticks back there, but it's sure been busy lately. Why, somebody else came through just earlier. You should have seen the look on my face when it wasn't you.
Glad to keep things interesting.
Funny.
Look who's back.
Hey,
Keys,
Achilles!
I got a relic of some sort out there. A globule of ancient blood which formed after I fought with Megara. Is this really the Titan's blood I found?
As far as I know, yes, lad, that it is. Though whose exactly, I'm not so sure. You'd best hang on to it and keep it safe. Your weapons, they shall thirst for it and drink it up. Not yet, perhaps, but soon.
Well, I wasn't about to drink it.
Ooh, good. Oh boy. Hi.
My chamber's a mess. Look at your desk, Father. Whatever happened to your court musician, huh? Where's his sentencing parchment work? Stuck in Tartarus all because he stopped singing for you on command?
My desk is far more organized than you, boy. And if you're so concerned about our court musician, why don't you commute his sentence yourself? Seeing as I haven't gotten around to it yet.
Sure, happy to oblige. I'll just ask the house contractor since you're too busy. Contractor, mind locating the court musician's sentence when you get the chance?
There we go.
So I need 10 gemstones to unlock the next thing. And then the diamond can be used to bring in another friend. And then what's for the bedchambers? Oh yes, the pool of scrying. Which that we'll worry about later. Nyx isn't around. Ooh, Meg's here and she's probably gonna be salty.
The prodigal son returns. Everyone's saying I went easy on you, Zag.
Don't worry, Meg. I eventually managed to get home the painful way after all.
Look, I have a reputation to uphold. You get past me again like that, you best go all the way. Now leave me be and don't think you're gonna be so lucky next we meet out there.
I wasn't thinking we'd be lucky to begin with.
I've come for questionable deals.
Yes, that is worth the
More
investment.
keys for me. Nyx isn't around.
No, Nyx, well, I shouldn't say unfortunately. she's not here this time around. I've got darkness for the mirror.
Night in darkness.
I can finally grab that greater reflex. And I'm not going to spend my chthonic keys just yet. Or at least not on the mirror. Because...
Skelly, been waiting over here.
I can unlock the Twin Fists.
Twin Fists of Malphon. Our strength combined surely cannot be stopped.
Whoa, those are some paws.
And is this a...
Fated list of minor prophecies.
Yeah, there's no... Okay, this is just me picking up things. Not actually doing things. Okay. But we are towards the end of our session. So let's talk to Skelly and...
You know something, boyo? I think you could do a real number on one of these columns, holding up this place and bring the whole thing down in just a few swipes. Boom, boom, boom. And hate to be standing near one of them if you did.
Wreck my father's finely crafted architecture every chance I get. That I can do for sure.
Yeah, that's kind of what we do. So we'll have to do a playthrough with the Twin Fists next time. So, with all of that said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. Please make sure to leave a follow and ring that notification bell so you'll be notified the next time I go live. On the YouTube channel, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe over there so you don't miss a recap. VODs are usually up within 1 to 2 days of the actual stream, depending on if I actually remember. If you're feeling particularly generous, since I'm not ad affiliate or partner, I do have a Ko-Fi link in the About section of the Twitch channel and in the description of the YouTube videos. Any money generated through that link will go back towards assets toward the channel in some way, shape, or form. Additionally, if you would like to see more of my work, I'm a freelance writer with a passion for D&D homebrew. A link to my portfolio will be in the About section of the Twitch channel and in the description of the YouTube videos. I hope to see you guys on Monday for either Genshin Impact or some tabletop shenanigans. Until then,